Hey, how you doing there? Henry Olson here from Super Simple Guitar, and welcome to another episode of Hang with Henry. Roll the intro. All right, welcome back. I'm so glad that you're here. So today we're going to be checking out a really cool version of Come Together by Gary Clark Jr. I've been listening to this tune over and over again. I was bobbing my head in the car today on my way here to the studio. So this is a really cool version. It just sounds so awesome. The guitar, we're going to have to tune it slightly differently, but I'm going to show you that kind of as we go. So we're going to watch together, and then I'm going to break down what's happening. I also have a free tab for you that's going to show you this alternate tuning that he's using. And the tab is also going to show you the riff and kind of like the chord progression, what's happening. Okay, so that's totally for free. There's going to be a link for that under or above this video. Okay. All right. So without any further ado, let's watch this together. All right. Listen to that sound. How dirty that is. So actually, it's probably a good idea to explain the tuning now real quick, okay? So what he has going on is, if you think drop D tuning. So drop D tuning means that you tune your E string down a whole step. So if you're in standard tuning, that would mean that you would tune your E string down to D. But what he did is he has his entire guitar down a half step. Okay, so think about the guitar the way it's normally tuned. You take the whole guitar down a half step, and then you think drop D tuning. Okay, so that means that this sixth string is now 1.5 steps down, and all of the other strings are a half step. I know that might sound a little bit confusing, but again, I'll put that on the screen for you so you can see exactly the notes. And again, it's also going to be in that free tab that's underneath. Okay, so that's the tuning. And what he's doing here at the beginning is just pedaling that note there, right? Which is this low, ballsy note, ballsy sound. Okay, so let's just... Okay, so you can hear that there's some fuzz pedals going on here. The tone is really badass. So just the sound, when you hear it, it's already so just like nasty, so just the tone gives it so much. And then, of course, the riff and the way that the groove is being played. But anyways, what's basically happening is, because we have this drop D tuning thing happening here, even though we're even lower than drop D, we can play the open 6th and 5th and 4th string together without needing our left hand. So that's what he was doing in the beginning. He was just kind of pedaling that, just letting that noise roar out, right? So that's kind of like what's happening. And then it goes into the riff. Right, and the second guitar is also playing these little licks in there that I'm going to try to show you. But the main riff is just you hit that open thing there, which is the 6th and 5th string, just open. And then you go from the 3rd fret and hammer onto the 5th fret, and then go down to the 3rd fret 4th string. And as time goes by, you're bending it. And then you go back to the 5th string, 5th fret. So, see that subtle little bend there? And that's what he's doing the whole time. The second guitar is playing those wild little cool, dirty, nasty riffs, right? So And another thing, after I'm hitting this, when I go for this, I'm quieting that 6th string. I'm not letting it ring anymore. So it just rings at the beginning. And then what I kind of like to do, Gary doesn't do this, is I like to kind of slide in to the 7th fret from the 5th fret, do a pull off. Again, he doesn't do that, but if I was the only guitar player, that's what I'd do. Okay, so let's keep listening. Now he's just letting that thing ring, right? He hit it once and he's just letting it just, you know, roar. There's no bass. Okay. Okay, so let's talk about that second part, and then I'll also show you that little lick that the second guitar player is playing. So afterwards, again, since we have this cool tuning, we can just go to the 7th fret and just hold down the 6th and 5th string and just bang them 3 times, right? That's a cool thing that they do, you know, for dynamics with the drums. Just do that, bam, bam, bam. Leave the break, hit it again, and then down to the 5th fret. So that was the 7th fret, just holding down the 5th and 6th string, going down to the 5th fret, and then here we're pedaling it. Okay, so that's then going down to the 5th fret, right, and then back into the riff. Again, that slight little bend there. That sounds so cool. Okay, so let's keep watching because it repeats over and over again, okay? All right, so let me kind of show you that little lick there too. So if you're thinking D minor pentatonic, even though we're in a different tuning, let's just try to think as if we were in just D minor, okay? Pentatonic. So that would be the 10th fret, but you're not going to use the 6th fret when you think that because we're in drop D. So it's just right. And the second guitar player is going. So it's kind of like this, just walking up that scale or down the scale, depending how you want to look at it. So just right, and he plays it slightly differently, you know, some of the time. So just kind of play around with that little lick there, okay? Okay, so that's kind of what he's doing there. Okay, let's keep going. Again, letting that just pedal. 7th fret. 5th fret. Okay, now we're going to the 9th fret. See that? Experiment with that one. You could just go, or you could slide in. But I think he's doing, no sir. Okay. Okay, so that second part there is 9th fret, come together, 7, 5, 7, right? So come to 9, 9, 9, 9, 9, 9, 7, 5, 5, 5, 5, 7, back to the riff. Okay. Okay. Okay, so these are for my fingers, painful bends because I kind of hurt my finger a little bit. But what he's doing basically is he's bending. It's like an octave bend. Okay, so if you think 10th fret here on the first string, 13th fret on the second string, and then you're going to bend the second string up to the 15th fret and hit both of those notes. So you're getting octave. Okay, and he's also using a wah-wah pedal there. Okay, so the kind of basic melody that he's going for, since these are octaves, I'm just going to kind of show you, like, it's like, right, but he does the octave thing, right? Sorry, I'm not playing it so well. Again, my fingers really hurt, and this guitar has a very long scale length, so it's hard to bend. But that's kind of what he's doing. And since he has that wah-wah pedal, it's making it sound even dirtier, even more kind of like wild. Okay, so again, that melody that you're going for when you do that octave bend is just kind of like this 15th fret, 17th fret, 18th fret, 15, 17, 18, right? Then you go up here, and then he just kind of walks it back down. So let's listen to that one more time. So the first time it's just a wild bend. I can't even do it right. I'm sorry. Again, forgive me. Then he walked up, right? I'm going to sacrifice my pain and try to do it. And he also hits that open sixth string there. Right? So he walked up, he's walking back down. Just, you know, staying there. Here we go. Back to the riff. Okay, so towards the ending there, they just repeated that. Come together. Come together, right? Okay, so that's basically it. It's not that complicated, but it's just the groove and the guitar tuning and his vocals and the band and the dirty tone that just makes it all so awesome to listen to. And, you know, of course, it's a classic tune that we all know and love. That too. So I hope that I could give you, you know, some ideas about how to play this. Again, I'm going to have that free tab that you're going to be able to download. That'll show you kind of exactly what's happening. Again, that tuning, if that confused you, that's also going to be inside of the tab. Yeah, if you want to get step-by-step structured lessons from me, also check out my All Access membership. I have structured step-by-step courses with PDF files in there. That's, you know, like a membership, right? So check it out if you want to. There's a link for that under this video as well. I would be happy to, you know, coach you. And that's about that. All right, take it easy. Henry Olson here. Have a great day. Bye-bye.